Hi, I'm Joy Plank. In this video, we'll be discussing the group agreement. When we set out to define the purpose of small groups at Calvary, we wanted something that we felt comfortable and safe. We want people to know that time after time and week after week, they can count on what they'll experience in their small group. So we developed the group agreement, a set of guidelines to create an environment where participants experience authentic community and spiritual growth. We ask that anyone involved in a group agrees to follow these guidelines. It's part of your job as a group host to share the group agreement with your members. You can make copies and hand it out, read over it at the beginning of each session, or just go over it during the first session. As host, you can gauge what works best for your group. If you're unsure, reach out to your encourager coach for guidance. Now, let's take a moment to go over what exactly we're asking people to agree to in the group agreement. Number 1 is group attendance, to give priority to the group meeting. We will communicate to our host if we'll be late or absent. Encourage your group that, contrary to what they might think, when they don't show up, they are missed. We are a group of folks who are praying for and supporting one another, so it's nice to know nobody ran out of gas on their way to group. Number 2 is safe environment, to help create a safe place where people can be heard and feel loved. Please, no quick answers, snap judgments, or simple fixes. Listen with an open heart and mind and allow the Spirit to move in your group. Number 3 is respect differences, to be gentle and gracious to people with different spiritual maturity, personal opinions, temperaments, or imperfections. We're all works in progress. I think number 2 and number 3 go hand in hand. Sanctification takes many different forms, but the responsibility lies with one, and that is the Holy Spirit. Convey to your group that if they ever feel compelled to set someone straight or call someone out in their group, that conversation needs to happen with you, the host, first. Remind them that our purpose is to support one another and to discuss topics respectfully, but never to fix another. Number 4 is confidentiality, to keep anything that is shared strictly confidential and within the group, and to avoid sharing improper information about those outside the group. The Golden Rule is a helpful tool for this guideline. Remind members to respect others' confidentiality in the same way they wish their own to be respected. Number 5 is encouragement for growth, to be not just takers, but givers of life. We want to spiritually multiply our life by serving others with our God-given gifts. This guideline can play out in a variety of ways. A few examples are sending Christmas cards to a nursing home, packing Compassion International boxes, mentoring a new Christian, new mom or dad, organizing a group donation to a homeless shelter, etc. Different groups have different gifts and constraints, but it is so important to encourage members to give back. And doing it as a group will build a sense of community within your group like nothing else can. We all have gifts. Let's put our heads together and figure out how to use them. Number 6 is shared ownership, to remember that every member is a minister and to ensure that each attender will share a small team role or responsibility over time. Ask a member if they're okay to open or close the group in prayer or to read from the text or Bible. Ask someone to take attendance or set up chairs. Remember, you are a disciple whose goal is to make disciples. Encourage others to step up by asking them to step up. So many will feel they're not equipped or able to be of service unless you do something that shows them that you believe they are. And rotate this action among your group. It's easy to keep asking people we know, or especially people we know are dependable to get a job done. But where's the faith in that? Asking someone to help is giving them an opportunity to serve others, not to mention the boost of self-confidence they'll feel when you say, "Hey, I think you're capable." Number 7 is rotating hosts, leaders, and homes, to encourage different people to host the group in their homes and to rotate the responsibility of facilitating each meeting. If you'd like your group to run within this scope, it's important to discuss with your members and get everything on the calendar up front so everyone is clear on expectations. And that's it. You can find a PDF of this list of guidelines on our website. Print them out and share them with your group.